Country 107.3, mornings with Joe and Jahna. Welcome to a Monday morning. It is the first day of April. Yes, April Fool's Day. Celebrate appropriately. See, today is also Fun at Work Day, which you can have with it being April Fool's Day. Pillow Fight Day, Sweet Potato Day, Atheist Day. God bless those atheists, huh? Love Our Children Day. Do you really love your children if you don't put pictures of them on Facebook today? Sourdough Bread Day, Trombone Players Day, and of course, with Easter being yesterday, Egg Salad Day today. That's going to smell nice. Country 107.3, mornings with Joe and Jahna. A few minutes in front of 6. It's back today. Cash Cow returns. 820, your first chance to win up to $30,000 in cash.
That'll help you out with a couple of bills, right? I know, definitely. Maybe taking on that awesome vacation that you never thought you were going to be able to take in the next couple of years. We might be able to put you on the path to, I don't know, Fiji, Bora Bora, another bougie island that I can't think of.
We're going to give you 10 chances to win cash each and every day, 820 through 520. Cash Cow powered by njtrimclinic.Texas. Good morning. We're 3 things you need to know this morning. Atlantic City Mayor Marty Small today expected to talk about a search of his home that was conducted by authorities last week. Law enforcement officers were seen outside the mayor's home on Presbyterian Avenue Thursday. The search occurred the same day as charges were announced against Atlantic City High School principal Constant Days Chapman. The Atlantic County Prosecutor's Office says Days Chapman failed to report charges of child abuse to authorities when a student brought them forward. Days Chapman was the head of Mayor Small's re-election campaign 3 years ago.
Red Lobster's Lobster Fest promotion. Yum. It drew about a dozen protesters to the Toms River restaurant this weekend. Red Lobster has become a focus of protest nationwide over its annual Lobster Fest event. Activists have raised issues with the treatment and consumption of lobsters.
It took a few days, but the Philadelphia Phillies scored their first win of the baseball season yesterday, knocking off Atlanta 5-4. The Phillies are scheduled to host the Cincinnati Reds this evening.
Go Phils!
South Jersey weather, about a 100% chance of rain today, so baseball is in jeopardy. High temperature today, about 50. Coming up, Cash Cow is back. Everything you need to know to win cash about 10 minutes away on Cat Country 107.3. Country 107.3, mornings with Joe and Jahna. Time now for Jahna's Fangirl Update.
Don't expect to see Jason Aldean in any more acting roles anytime soon. In 2013, he was in the movie Sweetwater, but don't look for him in future film roles, except for under one condition. He revealed that he wasn't a huge fan of acting the first time around. He has no desire to ever do it again unless he got the chance to work alongside Clint Eastwood. Then he said he might change his tune. So unless Eastwood comes calling, don't expect Aldean in any movies or TV shows. You can see what he says about his acting experience, where it's up for you now at catcountry1073.com. So with this explosion onto the music scene, there probably isn't a phone as hot as Jelly Roll's right now, right? But in a recent interview, Jelly Roll shared that he talks to one country artist on the phone just as much as he talks to his wife, Bunny XO. That country artist, believe it or not, Brantley Gilbert. Jelly Roll said that if you would have told him 3 years ago that BG would be on one of the top 10 people in his phone, he never would believe you. It really is a true country bromance, he says, for sure. You can find out how Jelly Roll and Brantley Gilbert got so close. It's up now on the Cat Country 107.3 app. That's Jahna's Fangirl Update on Cat Country 107.3.
Joe and Jahna, different around here. I tell you what we're doing around here. We're giving away money starting today. Cash Cow, your chance to win up to $30,000. That's the top prize. We're going to have 10 winners each and every day. Between 8:20 and 5:20, you're going to listen for the codes. Lock in a code, go to the Cat Country 107.3 app, put in the code, and be on your way to winning $30,000.
There you go.
You could, whatever your rent or mortgage is, it'll be like you can live free for a year because you won't have to pay rent or mortgage. Country 107.3, mornings with Joe and Jahna. Cash Cow is back. Your first chance to win at 8:20 this morning. Well, I won't be winning the bracket pool for the NCAA tournament. They're now down to the Final Four. I have no teams left. 11th seed, North Carolina State surprised Duke over the weekend.
I know, that's crazy.
So they're in the Final Four. Also in the Final Four, Purdue, UConn, and Alabama.
Yeah, no.
Good luck to
I'm out.
Good luck to other people. Cat Country 107.3, mornings with Joe and Jahna. Time now for your Cat Country joke of the morning.
Here we go.
We do this every weekday morning at this time. Scott lives in Little Egg Harbor. He sent us the joke when he used this morning.
All right,
Thank you, Scott.
Thank you.
I met my wife at a singles night. I was actually surprised. I thought she was at home with the kids.
Dad joke.
Great mornings with Joe and Jahna. Good morning. Welcome to a Monday morning. Thursday, we're going to be out on the road again. Another stop on the Joe and Jahna breakfast tour. We had a couple of great stops so far. Next up, Harbor Diner in Egg Harbor City, right there on the White Horse Pike. We're going to be there Thursday morning. They open at 7. And you'll be able to join us and get breakfast for $10.73.
There you go.
107.3.
There, yeah.
Among their breakfast specials, Harbor omelets, sausage gravy over biscuit, cream chip beef. By the way, all these with coffee and juice, and banana Foster pancakes.
Oh, banana Foster.
That sounds
so
awesome,
good.
doesn't it? Thursday morning, Harbor Diner in Egg Harbor City. We'll be there for the Joe and Jahna breakfast tour. Country 107.3 mornings with Joe and Jahna. Time now for your Cat Country Dumb Story of the Morning.
And we're going where?
Mexico. Police caught a man who stole a front end loader, drove it to a local bank, knocked down a wall, chained a safe to the machine, and tried to drag it off. He didn't get very far, because the top speed of a front end loader is 20 miles per hour. Police used surveillance cameras to locate the slow, noisy front end loader. The man was easily arrested.
Yeah.
It's Cat Country 107.3 mornings with Joe and Jahna. Good morning. Happy Monday. Happy first day of April. April 1st, April Fool's Day. No fooling here. We've got cash to give away. How about a $30,000 top prize? Cash Cow is back today. 10 chances to win free money. First chance at 8:20 this morning. Good morning. We're things you need to know this morning. Atlantic City Mayor Marty Small today expected to talk about a search of his home that was conducted by authorities last week. Law enforcement officers were seen outside the mayor's home on Presbyterian Avenue Thursday. The search occurred the same day as charges were announced against Atlantic City High School principal Constant Days Chapman. The Atlantic County Prosecutor's Office says Days Chapman failed to report charges of child abuse to authorities when a student brought them forward. Days Chapman was the head of Mayor Small's re-election campaign 3 years ago.
Red Lobster's Lobster Fest promotion. Yum. It drew about a dozen protesters to the Toms River restaurant this weekend. Red Lobster has become a focus of protest nationwide over its annual Lobster Fest event. Activists have raised issues with the treatment and consumption of lobsters.
It took a few days, but the Philadelphia Phillies scored their first win of the baseball season yesterday, knocking off Atlanta 5-4. The Phillies are scheduled to host the Cincinnati Reds this evening.
Go Phils!
South Jersey weather, about a 100% chance of rain today, so baseball is in jeopardy. High temperature today, about 50. Coming up, Cash Cow is back. Everything you need to know to win cash about 10 minutes away on Cat Country 107.3. Free Cash Cow is back today. 8:20, your first chance to play and win. Right now, Cat Country morning birthday shout-outs.
Here we go. We got to shout out Hillary Scott from Lady A this morning. She's 38 years old today. Happy birthday to Hillary. And Kip Moore. Singer Kip Moore's 44 today. Happy birthday.
Belatedly, happy birthday wishes to Kevin Sigmund of Cape May Courthouse, who turned 56 yesterday. Michelle Bowen of Summers Point is 53. Happy birthday, Lucinda Smith of Villas, who's 69. Chris Frame of Summers Point has a birthday.
Happy birthday.
It's Karen Fitzpatrick's birthday. She's from Seaville. Chuck Borney of Turnersville is 65 today. Happy birthday, Chuck.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to Leon Garofalo of Milmay. Leon is 35. Brian Day of Marmora is 66 today. And Mary Pantano of Vineland celebrates today. Happy birthday, Mary. We missed you. Happy one to you as well. The recipient of our Cat Country Big Birthday shout out today, Michelle Bowen of Summers Point. She's 53. Joe and Jahna, good morning. Life-changing day today. Cash Cow is back. You can win cash every hour from 8:20 to 5:20. Grand prize, $30,000. We have cash winners each and every hour. Very soon, there'll be a win cash button on the Cat Country 107.3 app. You'll need to push that button and play. Starting at 8:20 this morning, we give you the first code. Cash Cow powered by njtrimclinic.com. And what would you do with a $30,000? You have some ideas?
Well, you can do quite a few things, especially if you stick to the food category. 6,880 Rita's water ices. That's what you can get with $30,000. Here we go. So these are some of my favorite. You can clearly tell I was hungry this morning and looking at my favorite snacks. So the double soft pretzel packages that they have at Wawa near the register, you can buy 10,380 of those.
Will they all be fresh?
So that means
do they have 10,000 fresh ready to go?
Oh, we'll see. But that actually, so think about it. If you buy, because that's for one double. So that means you're technically getting
two. Because it's a double.
10,380 times 2. That's how many soft pretzels you'll actually get from Wawa. And then here you go. Because I haven't had my coffee today, 12,552 cups of the 20-ounce hot coffees from Wawa, a.k.a. $34 20-ounce cups of Wawa coffee per day. That's what you can get with $30,000.
Do you drink 34 cups of coffee? I know you drink a lot.
I feel like I probably am around 40 ounces a day. I should probably.
No, you'll find this out when you have kids. Despite your best hopes and dreams and prayers, your kids come out and they're not perfect looking. So sometimes
they're not perfect looking.
Sometimes
Joe said, your kids, they're going to be ugly.
Sometimes you need some help. A new group of pediatricians, surgeons in Galloway have put together plastic surgery for kids. Like your kid doesn't look exactly right, you can get them looking exactly right.
What do you mean?
They've got like a funny looking nose. They can fix that nose.
No, kids do not need plastic surgery.
Maybe they need some cheek implants.
No. Is that a joke? You're joking.
Maybe
right?
some tummy tucks for the kids.
You're joking.
Group in Galloway can help you out.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, this is an April Fool's Day joke we did back in 2014, 10 years ago.
Oh, my gosh.
And it created a little bit of a chaos.
Yeah, I bet so. I forgot it was April Fool's Day. I was a sucker.
We've got, sometimes parents are a little embarrassed by their kids' appearance. So it's time to change. Now, we actually put together an article 10 years ago and posted it, and people kind of got upset. They tried to find the place to pick it, but they couldn't find it because obviously it didn't exist.
Yeah.
But you can relive the article. We clearly state that it's an April Fool's joke.
Well, that's good.
Check it out at Cat Country 107.3. How about Dan and Shay in Philadelphia? Cat Country Morning Trivia is on the air. Phone number is 609-383-1073, or you can hit the call us button on the Cat Country 107.3 app. Prize today, 2 tickets to see Dan and Shay. That'll be a week from Thursday. It's April 11th at Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia. 2 tickets to see Dan and Shay up for grabs this morning on trivia.
How fun.
Here's the question. This is a very growing business. It's estimated there are now 52,000 of these in the United States. I could say 20 years ago, this business was around, but there certainly weren't 52,000 locations then. It's estemated there are 52,000 of these businesses in the United States. What kind of business?
I think that's a lot. I would say that's a lot.
Sure, it's about 1,000 a state.
Yeah.
You have a guess?
Taco Bell.
No,
I don't know.
Nothing it's nothing food related. No restaurant, nothing food related.
Man.
There are about 52,000 of these businesses in the United States, not food related in any way, shape, or form. And Jahna, Cat Country Morning Trivia is on the air. At 6, 2 tickets to see Dan and Shay a week from Thursday. That's April 11th at the Wells Fargo Center in Philly. Here's the question. It's estimated there are 52,000 of these businesses in the United States. We said nothing food related.
I was hoping it was Taco Bell. Joe informed me that was not correct. So here we are. We're moving on.
609-383-1073. 52,000 of these businesses. Hi, Cat Country.
A bank?
Oh, no, not a bank. Thank you. Good morning, Cat Country. What's your answer?
Is it drone companies?
No, it's not drone companies.
Okay,
Thank
interesting.
you. Hi, Cat Country. What's your answer?
A consignment shop?
No, that's not it. Thank you. Hi, Cat Country. What's your answer?
Cell phone store?
No, it's not a cell phone store. Thank you.
That's funny.
That's probably true. Hi, Cat Country. What's your answer?
Hi, is it like urgent care?
No, it's not. Thank you. Good morning, Cat Country. What's your answer?
Hi, is it dollar store?
No, that's not it.
Oh,
Thank
that's
you.
a good guess.
Hi, Cat Country. What's your answer?
Dry cleaners?
No, that's not it. Thank you. There's about 52,000 of these businesses. It breaks down to a little over 1,000 in every state. Let me see. It's not, like a cell phone store. You go and you buy a cell phone, you take a cell phone home. It's nothing. It's not like a retail store that you can go in and buy something and take it home with you. Okay.
Well, that's more than less than unhelpful.
And it's not like a medical thing, like an urgent care.
Okay.
It's estimated there are 52,000 of these businesses in the United States today.
So there's like roughly 1,000 per state if you're averaging it out.
They've been around, but I'd say in the last...
Do we know what they are? Like when we figure it out, you're going to be like, we're going to be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Because you'll be like, oh, those are popping up everywhere. Cash Cow returns. Your first chance to win is at 8:20 this morning. In the meantime, we're still trying to find a winner on trivia this morning with Dan and Shay tickets up for grabs.
It's going to be a great show.
Dan and Shay at the Wells Fargo Center in Philly next Thursday, April 11th. Tickets on sale at livenation.com. Here's the question. It's estimated there are 52,000 of these types of businesses in the United States. We said it's not food related. We said it's not like a retail store where you can go in and buy something. They've been more and more popular lately. You see them cropping up everywhere. Hi, Cat Country.
Is it an internet cafe?
No, that's not it. Thank you. I don't know of any internet cafes.
I don't know if I know either.
Hi, Cat Country. What's your answer?
Is it storage unit?
Absolutely right. You're a winner.
Woo!
Wow, good job. What's your name?
It's Angelique,
Angelique, where are you from?
Galloway, New Jersey.
We've got 2 tickets for you to see Dan and Shay. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good job.
Storage units. They are popping up everywhere, right? You pass one every
I
day on the
have
Black Horse
one.
Pike on the right-hand side. They're passing. You have a storage unit?
I do, yes.
You're spending money to store
store
something
stuff.
that's not in your house.
Yes.
That means you have too
don't-
much stuff.
No, I don't. Like, I only live in like a 900 square foot condo. I have nowhere to keep like my kayak and all our camping stuff. And
Kayak.
I'm not keeping that in the house. No. It's hanging. I have it hanging in my storage unit.
So how much do you pay for a storage unit?
Honestly, not
Yes.
that bad. $95 a month. Mine's not bad.
$95 a month isn't a lot.
No. I guess
you
not
can
for
put-
my size. I've had it forever. I feel like now they would probably charge, like if you went in and wanted the size
Oh, it's
storage
what-
unit, you know what I'm
Yeah, yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like I feel like they probably charge more. I should see that. I should go in and see how much they're charging.
You can put your kayak in my garage and keep it there.
Yeah, right. You're going to graffiti it, and mess
No,
it
I
all
won't. I
up.
won't touch it.
Are you being serious?
Yes.
Maybe I will.
$75 a month. Good morning. We're Joe and Jahna. Here are 3 things you need to know this morning. Atlantic City Mayor Marty Small today expected to talk about a search of his home that was conducted by authorities last week. Law enforcement officers were seen outside the mayor's home on Presbyterian Avenue Thursday. The search occurred the same day as charges were announced against Atlantic City High School principal Constant Days Chapman. The Atlantic County Prosecutor's Office says Days Chapman failed to report charges of child abuse to authorities when a student brought them forward. Days Chapman was the head of Mayor Small's re-election campaign 3 years ago.
Red Lobster's Lobster Fest promotion. Yum. It drew about a dozen protesters to the Toms River restaurant this weekend. Red Lobster has become a focus of protest nationwide over its annual Lobster Fest event. Activists have raised issues with the treatment and consumption of lobsters.
It took a few days, but the Philadelphia Phillies scored their first win of the baseball season yesterday, knocking off Atlanta 5-4. The Phillies are scheduled to host the Cincinnati Reds this evening.
Go Phils!
South Jersey weather, about a 100% chance of rain today, so baseball is in jeopardy. High temperature today, about 50. Coming up, Cash Cow is back. Everything you need to know to win cash about 10 minutes away on Cat Country 107.3. Cat Country 107.3, mornings with Joe and Jahna. Time now for my favorite tweets for the last 24 hours.
All right, let's do it.
There are 5 of them. Number 1, I decided to skip my Saturday morning run today. That's like 20 years in a row. Woo.
Wow.
Weird. Number 2.
Probably won't get back into it, is my
Number 2.
guess.
When I was a kid, there were 2 ways to die: being kidnapped by a man in a white van and talking back to your parents.
Yes.
Absolutely. Number 3. This is so true. When a TV breaks today, we buy a new TV. When a TV broke in the 80s, we watched a smaller TV on top of the broken TV for a full season of Three's Company. That's what we did.
I feel like that's
what we
close
did.
to being accurate, maybe.
I did the exact same thing. Number 4. You don't need a husband. You need a backup phone so you can call yourself when your real phone gets lost.
That's what you need.
That's what we're good for.
Exactly. That's the worst, man.
We're Joe and Jahna. These are my favorite tweets. Last one, number 5. When people say, remind me never to, do they want the message delivered daily, weekly, on a birthday? Do I write it on a napkin and deliver it to them with coffee each morning? Should I follow them around with a cardboard sign? Is it a lifetime job, or will my kids inherit it after I'm gone?
Your kids will inherit it, at least in my case.
It's Cat Country 107.3, mornings with Joe and Jahna, starting now. Cash Cow is back.
Your shot at the moolah is right now.
10 cash winners every day, $30,000 cash prize. What you need to do is listen for the codes every day, 8:20 a.m. through 5:20 p.m. Every hour we give you a new code. When you get a code, go to the Cat Country 107.3 app, hit the button there that says win cash, and type in the code.
Oh, Lynn, look what time it is. Look at that.
It's 8:20. It's time for code number 1, your very first code in win cash.
And it is
The beginning of it all, $30,000. You ready?
Yes.
It's 391.
391. That's the code that you need right now. 391. You're going to go to the Cat Country 107.3 app. Click the win cash button. Type in 391, and you could be the next person that gets to have 6,880 Rita's water ices, because that's what you could get with $30,000.
Would you eat those all at
391.
once or string them out over a summer?
If you have a deep freezer, like one of those that you just prop open,
Okay.
that would be great for summer. You could
I
put
don't
them all
know if
in
it'll
there.
fit all 6,000.
Maybe they'll give you I think they give you tubs full. Maybe they'll give you tubs.
When was the last time you were in a library, Jahna?
Oh my gosh, like I must have been like college, so like what, 10 years ago maybe? Like 2013?
Cat Country 107.3 Mornings with Joe and Jahna. Have you been to a public library lately? Where they're mixing things up at the Summit Free Public Library in Union County. They've installed something that's rather unique. It's kind of a step back in time.
It's something.
The Summit Free Public Library is installing a free landline phone for the usage of patrons. Free landline phone.
Well, first of all, I've never had a landline that was free. I guess I did when I was a kid, didn't I? Since I wasn't paying the bills. Aha.
Library Director Amy Shields shared the idea for the installation came about last fall and became a reality in early February.
That's nice, though.
The decision to provide a free landline phone was a strategic move to meet the needs of library visitors who may not have access to a phone in the digital age.
I actually love that, though. Now,
I don't know.
Is it a cordless landline is the question.
No, there's a cord on it.
But
you can't just walk around the library talking.
I guess that's true.
You got to sit by the phone.
I guess that's true.
With a cord like this office phone here.
Yeah.
And use that.
Wow, that's the only time we ever use landlines anymore, too.
Do you know anybody's phone number who you could possibly